APIs and the Microsoft version, but it is not equal to standalone computer. Instead, you connect it to your existing computer, and it works as a second screen for pen, dial, and touch input, while you can keep other things like reference materials or even email on your laptop or desktop on your monitor at the same time. Unlike the Surface Studio, the dial included here only works when you're actually touching the screen. It's not a Bluetooth accessory, but the system also comes with a second mini dial. You can use it for things like volume control, for example, and the stylus. There's no set price for the brand new Canvas yet, but Dell guesses it's going to cost less than $2,000 and will be available at the end of March.
Hi, this is Sony's A1E OLED television. The big news here is that this is the first time Sony has produced an OLED television for sale in the US market. So that's been LG television. Of course, OLED delivers the best picture quality ever tested. We expect this Sony A1E to follow suit. Superb picture quality you can see here. There's really great OLED, especially the black levels. The color looks really good. Of course, we'll find out for sure when we get this TV without what we're doing this year. Sony has not announced pricing availability yet. We do expect it to be relatively expensive. Reference every screen $2,000, $3,000, and $55 and $65 size. Given the Sony's will be able to one of the things that sets Sony apart is the sound system on this television. If you look at the back, it actually has these four little transducers on either side that are kind of arranged in T pattern. Those serve to actually vibrate the screen of the TV itself. The effect is that you actually get the sound coming from the screen. So it's the first time ever that a television has actually had the screen itself produce the sound. Sony says that creates a much more immersive effect so that the actor's voice, for example, comes directly from the mouth on the screen. Can't wait to test that. Sony's A1E OLED is available in 55, 65, and 77-inch size. The flat panel television has all the fixings, including HDR with HDR10 and Dolby Vision compatibility. Again, we expect superior picture quality. That's about Sony's A1E OLED TV. David Katzmeyer at CES 2017.
The dream of flying in a metal exoskeleton. CES is full of all sorts of strange experiments, and Hypersuit is the sort of thing you expect to see. Designed as a type of arcade attraction or something to be used in public spaces, Hypersuit is a giant metal device that connects to HTC Vive or Oculus Rift to create a feeling of mechanized motion. I tried it out. It is hard to control, but it does definitely feel times like I'm bending around a giant metal rings. Crazy, but that was the whole idea. Team larger longevity, and this is what the product is. Hypersuit wants to make full metal exoskeletons next, meaning leg motion as well. Imagine hopping into a giant mechanized robot in VR at your local mall. Maybe that'll happen. My brief time in Hypersuit was spent circling over polygon-style planes and going through glowed rings, trying to bank around, get around the clouds and over mountains. I found that my right wing was a little more effective than my left wing. Maybe that's muscle control and my own muscle tone. Maybe it's the suit. I couldn't tell. But by moving your hands together, you can dive and lower. By pulling your back, you can raise. And you can also bend your arms left and right. It looked like I was doing some sort of robotic Tai Chi on a massage table.
down on the gym. Okay, you want to do the gym? We are going to go to you first.
I think so.
Okay.
It'll take the break here. Give us like a big, and I can show them like the
Give like a what?
360. If he comes, I think they make sure it's known to us visually with a hand signal or something, you know, like
And we'll want to take a break, right?
yeah, grab the break, or just they
I'll give you this,
Yeah.
and then
Seems good.
here we go.
All right.
Go there.
To one.
Hello world, I'm Bridget Carey,
And I am Ashley Esqueda.
and welcome once again to our CES Extravaganza Show live from the Las Vegas Convention Show. I like calling it extravaganza.
I like CES extravaganza.
Today-
CES extravaganza.
Extravaganza.
Altogether.
Alright, so what this day is extra special because it's day 2 of the show and we're going beyond normal reality and coming to you in virtual reality with a live 360-degree broadcast of this CNET stage. And it's all
Yes.
possible thanks to our folks at Orah. It's a maker of a plug-and-play 360-degree camera for live broadcasts. And there's that camera right there. So thank
I'll
you,
show you
Orah.
guys here on camera what you'd see if you went to YouTube and looked up CNET Live Orah, O-R-A-H. Oh, sorry, I caught the lights there. But yeah, you can have a nice 360 view. If you have a Google Cardboard, you can check it out. Check it
Right,
out.
exactly. Just load it up.
It's really great. Yeah, and the camera's right here. It's right in front of us, which is really neat. We have a lot for you on today's show. I'm pretty excited.
We pack a lot in.
We do. We pack a lot in. Today, we are going to break down an egg robot, and if it has actual utility, which I think we have a bone to pick about that. And also, we're going to fight over which appliances you should use with Alexa.
And we're going to be looking for your input at home, and you, the audience, you're going to be able to decide the winner of our argument. You know, and there are high stakes here because
Very high stakes.
there's a tiara
Because
involved.
whoever wins gets to wear this for the rest
Yesterday
of the
I
day.
won. I'm just saying, I have a feeling. I have a feeling that I can bring it again today. I hope. We'll
Yes.
see. We'll see.
But before that, we are going to discuss super fast traveling in a vacuum tube. So we are gonna, here at the stage, we're gonna get Hyperloop. We're gonna get Hype
Oh,
or
really?
Loop. Hyperloop.
I appreciate
so,
the effort there.
So if you're not familiar with Hyperloop, Hyperloop is a technology that has been oft criticized, I would say. It's a very futuristic technology. Elon Musk introduced the idea of it a few years ago. And the idea is that, in essence, you would be traveling at very high speeds inside a vacuum tube.
Right. I mean, it's a lofty goal, right? And it takes a lot to get there. And so there's 2 companies right now. There's what Elon Musk is working on,
Yes.
and there's Hyperloop One.
And there's Hyperloop One.
So
And Hyperloop One has had a very big announcement today.
right.
Do we want to talk about that, or do
I think we should. The CEO is on his way to the stage.
Yes, he's
So-
on his way.
so-
Rob Lloyd is on his way.
Right. So let's talk about what we know so far.
So right now with Hyperloop, we're looking at Hyperloop One has been working on test tracks. They have some things going on that have been very exciting. The last year, they had a very successful test happen out in the desert.
And we have some footage that we could just kind of roll on.
Yeah,
this
we
too.
do. And so they have been working on that. And this morning, they announced that they have narrowed down to 35 different finalists for locations. So we're going to take a very quick break, and then we are going to come back with the CEO of Hyperloop One, Rob Lloyd. So stick around. Welcome back, everybody. We are here on the CNET stage at CES 2017. Very special guest, CEO of Hyperloop One, Rob Lloyd. Thank you so much for being here.
It's nice to be here. A little bit of a transportation problem. I think we need a Hyperloop somewhere in the Las Vegas vicinity.
If we could get a Hyperloop under the convention center to shuttle us from north to south hall, I think that would help actually everyone here, right?
Yeah.
We'd be pretty happy about that. As we mentioned right before break, you guys had a very exciting announcement this morning.
We did actually. You know, when we first demonstrated our first full-scale technology, which was the propulsion system, the motor,
That was last year,
back
right?
in May, at the same time we announced that we had gone out to the world for ideas as to who would like to build the first Hyperloop.
Me.
2,600 other people other than you also submitted their ideas. We kind of really looked at it, brought it down to a short list, and then just today we've announced that there are 35 finalists who have put an amazing amount of effort into formulating an idea, a business plan, a route alignment, done a lot of engineering, done economics on the revenues, and they are really, really good cases. The good news is some of those were in the US because we've seen a lot of interest outside the United States. And as we all start to feel perhaps a little bit more hopeful that infrastructure will be part of our future and that we'll be investing more substantially in public infrastructure or looking for public-private partnerships, we were glad to see that. But 35 great ideas around the world, and then we're going to hold some events in London, in India, and in DC to bring those contestants and showcase to governments exactly how much momentum there is behind this breakthrough idea.
When you say finalists, are you saying like a city is a finalist or an individual? Okay.
A group, a team. Teams were formed. Some of them were part of engineering firms. Some of them were university groups or government transportation authorities. And if I said finalists, these are the semi-finalists. We brought that down to a list of 35 out of hundreds who really submitted very credible applications, and they're coming from all around the world. So
And
there's
this
a
is
list.
the list,
The
right?
good news is some really interesting ideas from the United States.
I see Nevada on that list.
You do see Nevada.
Wow,
Yeah.
we got right here in Nevada as a Hyperloop One finalist.
Well, right
group
here
finalist.
in Nevada, actually, 32 miles from where we're sitting is our test and development site, North Las Vegas. And in the next months, and I can't give you a specific date, but in the next months, we will demonstrate to regulators, to governments, to hopeful people like yourself.
I am
that
so very hopeful.
Hyperloop is going to happen. I'm looking at some of the great videos over your shoulder.
Yeah.
And this was part of the May test, but we will be having what we affectionately call our Kitty Hawk moment, where we demonstrate to the world the first time a pod flies in a low pressure environment, levitated with magnets in a passive environment. We'll be doing that very, very shortly in the early part of 2017.
Excellent. And so for those who are not 100% familiar with how Hyperloop, the concept of Hyperloop and how it works, as you mentioned, it is a pod that you would ride in, and it is levitated, it's maglev, and you would move at a very high rate of speed. Almost,
It's like you're in a bullet of a gun.
Yes,
It looks like
you're the very large
I mean,
bullet,
maybe
and
not
it
the
shoots
maybe not the
you to your
analogy
destination.
that you want to give, but
No, it's not the analogy, and actually, the speed and the feeling, the sensation should be no different than riding a high-speed elevator or taking off in an airplane. The difference is to get to some of the speeds that we can achieve, 1,100, 1,200 kilometers an hour, which is faster than a plane. You would just accelerate over a longer period of time. You have a constant acceleration, and you would be able to get to those speeds. Now, we won't be going that fast in our test
Of course,
loop.
you gotta start
Gonna start
reasonable,
much
and then
slower.
you build up. I get it.
And Josh Geigel, who's our co-founder and president of engineering, his team is innovating so quickly right now that we're going to be introducing constant innovations as we build up that track throughout 2017. As we build incremental length, go faster, we'll be incorporating more really breakthrough ideas into the test. So it's not one test. It'll be a constant iteration, a constant amount of innovation, and Josh's team is absolutely rocking it right now. Some of the most brilliant people I've ever had a chance to bump into.
Now, when you talk about choosing finalists, as you guys have done here, it sounds a lot like, it reminds me a little bit of how cities are chosen for the Olympics. So they say, they take a look at what the infrastructure could be, what's the potential here, who's willing to kind of put in the work to kind of make this happen. What are the real criteria here, and what is the variety of ideas that you guys have seen? Are they more kind of all very similar, or is it just very wildly different ideas on how to implement Hyperloop?
So I think the idea of cities competing for Olympics was actually an inspiration to us. And we said, look, you get like very organized, sometimes incredibly enthusiastic groups that come together. They're proud of their city or their country and they want to really showcase it. So what we've been looking for is first and foremost a route, the first leg even on a longer network that just makes sense. So it can't be silly, it's not an amusement ride, it's something that would change a city, economically viable. We had all of those teams with our assistants analyze the revenue potential that could come from either tickets, the cost of a bus ticket is typically what we used as the model, or from freight revenues. So we did the work on the revenue, we did the work on the engineering. We were looking for routes that could be built or constructed over a 2 to 2.5 year period of time, because our objective is to find those 3 systems that can be completed and operational by 2021, which is 5 years from where we sit today. So we did 800 miles an hour, or 800 miles may make sense, but we really were looking for ones that could be started today, and the first leg of those could be completed in less than 5 years. And they all met that criteria. They were all incredibly well done, and I think it's obviously a blessing that a startup with 225 people investing less than $100,000 has built a pipeline in the tens of billions of dollars of project opportunity. And don't tell our competitors that, but it worked really well.
Well, I'm super excited, and now since you're here with us, can we get a guarantee that CNET will get to be there for the inaugural run?
I can guarantee you that we will send you an invitation to be our first rider after we've gone through the certification and safety
Done.
testing, which
Yes,
is
safety
paramount
testing
on our
would be
mind.
great.
I need to go before safety testing. That's how excited I am about
Okay.
Hyperloop. I'll
We'll
sign
get you-
something. It'll
we'll
be
get you a
fine.
ticket.
Our executive producer's gonna hold you to that invite. Thank you so much for talking about Hyperloop. If anybody wants to check out more about Hyperloop One, where can they go online?
Just go to the website. We've got a lot of stuff there. There's some great, really thoughtful blogs that have been written by Bruce Upton as well. And you'll see more and more content as we build out some of the strategies. Stay in touch with us on social media. We have a great audience, and we're very frequently having conversations with customers around the world. We'd like everyone to help to participate.
Thank you, Rob.
Thank you.
We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to take a hard look at some kitchen smart tech and what happens when you merge a kitchen assistant with a Wicked Witch's crystal ball. Because these are questions that we ask at CES.
These are the questions that matter. Don't click away. We'll be right back.
Great, thank you.
Do you have script coming up?
As we finish up today's show, this is a good transition into our big question today, because every day during our show, we have a bit of a gadget battle.
It's a gadget fight.
Yeah.
It's a gadget fight.
And the winner shall be crowned.
Yeah.
You know, not bragging or anything, I just won yesterday, but it's up to you guys to determine who in the next gadget battle is going to win. And
Your
for those
applause is key here. So here's how it works. We asked Twitter, would you rather use Alexa with a stove or a refrigerator?
Right.
Equally seemingly ridiculous. We asked that 24 hours before the show went up. We posted the poll on CNET's Twitter account.
You know what? I'm going to pull it up right here.
Pull up the
too.
results? Okay.
So we can pull it up here.
what we're going to do right now is we're going to each spend, let's say, you know what? Let's up
Let
the
me
ante.
refresh this.
45 seconds. To make your case, we're each going to pick a side, and we're going to argue.
Oh my gosh, it is 50-50 on Twitter
It's
right
50,
now.
okay, it's up to you guys. 50-50.
With 599 votes. The 600 votes could set it off, guys.
600 votes, 50% each. Literally looking at the screen right now.
But it's the final result.
50%.
It's closed. This is
It's
it.
final result.
It's up to
That's
us. All right, let's do this.
50%. Okay, you have 60 seconds.
Well, no. Why don't you go first?
Do you want me to go first?
I went first yesterday. Why don't you go first?
All right, I'll argue for a fridge. You got the timer ready?
Let's get this going.
Let's do this.
All right, ready? Go.
Okay, first of all, you have a refrigerator. You can search for recipes. I'm gonna just walk you through. You're gonna search for a recipe. I wanna make steak tonight. You're gonna knock on your fridge. You're gonna look through the door. You're not gonna have some recipe elements. You're gonna say, Alexa, I need XYZ. I need parsley. Add that to my shopping list. And then she adds to your shopping list. You can put together a whole shopping list. You can get yourself to the store. You can place orders from Amazon.com. You can control other smart home things from your refrigerator. And also, in the perfect world, which is my perfect world of never leaving my house, I could say, I need milk. And then Alexa would order milk from Amazon Fresh to be delivered via drone to my house, and I'll never have to go to the grocery store again. Thank you very much.
10 seconds.
I don't need 10 more seconds.
Oh.
That's it. That's it. That is the perfect argument for Alexa in a fridge.
Well-
or any other home assistant.
Well, Miss, I only need 50 seconds.
I feel very strongly about that.
All right. I will argue for why Alexa is good in an oven. It's right now, for those of you who, an overview. Yes, Alexa is in many refrigerators.
Are you
with
ready?
the LG.
You wanna try
I'm
it?
ready though.
Go.
All right,
Ovens.
but Alexa is also coming to some Whirlpool and some past GE ones. Now, all these companies, you know, they're putting things smart in the fridge. What we need is Alexa in the oven because, you know what? Cookies. I'm gonna get to cookies.
Cookies. Okay.
You know what? Warm, happiness. But Alexa, don't make sure that it's not going to get burned. I want my oven to not burn the joy and the happiness of the holidays. Also, your hands are a mess. You got the chicken gook on it, and you want to change the temperature. Voice control, great. And I will have to say too, another thing, you need a timer. You know, once again, just speak out loud. I think the most important thing though, that outdoes the whole fridge concept, because you know, all right, that's nice, you got celery or whatever. You can get an alert to say, hey, Alexa, is the oven still on? And you know what? Oh, almost all the time. Is the oven still on? And you know what? It's gonna let you know, and you're not gonna die. Death, life is on the line with your oven. It's important.
All right, that's your 60 seconds. That was a pretty good argument. That was a great, not gonna die. That seems like a really good argument. Okay, so it's 50-50 on the internet. It is 50-50 on stage, which means we have to rely on you, beautiful people here at CES, to tell us who is the winner. So by applause, get ready to clap. Is the winner Alexa or voice assistants via oven?
Would you rather have Alexa in the oven? All right.
Or would you rather have, in the future, drones delivering your milk because you told your fridge you needed it?
Oh.
I think I won that one. I really feel strongly
It
about
was
that.
totally like half and half in here.
I'm just gonna take this right now.
Oh.
I'm gonna crown myself, and I feel very good about it.
Well, I'll let you have it.
Well, we have another fight for tomorrow.
All right.
We have a tiebreaker for tomorrow. We have a 1 o'clock show. This looks so fancy on me, guys. Like, I just noticed myself on this giant screen over here, and I was like, wow, that is a close up that I would like to not see again today. So we have another question. It's already up on our CNET Twitter account.
Right.
If I'm not mistaken. This is a very important question about televisions.
Right.
Very important.
Would you rather have a television screen? Now, all this technology, by the way, we're mentioning is out there on the show
Out
floor.
here on the show floor.
Would you rather have a television screen that is flexible,
Beautiful, thin, flexible.
or one that is see-through? So when you turn it off, you can like see through it.
You can see through like a window. Transparent TV, ultra thin, flexible TV. These are your choices. We need you to break those 50-50 ties, so please go to our Twitter account and help us figure that out. And we're going to be here tomorrow at 1 o'clock with Aisha Tyler, the very amazing actress, comedian, author, host, CES ambassador, and Lana! We're big Archer fans.
Are we gonna like figure out? I don't want to
I
scare her
don't
away.
want to scream Lana at Aisha Tyler. She'll probably get scared and run away. But she's going to be here to talk about her thoughts on this year's CES offerings.
All right, so hit us up on Twitter to talk to us about the show. She's at Ashley Esqueda, and I'm at Bridget Carey.
Until tomorrow, be good humans, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Where's my panel? Thank you. That's how you can ask. Thank you everyone for joining us.
Thank you, everybody. Make sure you check out that transparent TV. It's awesome. It's over at the LG booth. It's really cool. Wait. Hustle us.
So this is Scott plus 2 in fact. Would you go ahead and just find Scott for me?